Hey guys, welcome back. It's Joey again. You're watching Vegas D-Tech. Today guys, we're going to be addressing the video that I had just previously made about it being illegal to now record in national parks and on federal lands. And we're going to be discussing what I, as a YouTube content creator, plan to do from this point forward, and what other people are planning to do, and what should we do. And with that guys, we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. I'm also going to give you the water report, and at the end of it I'm going to close out with the reason that I believe all of this stuff is happening. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. All right guys, so let's go ahead and get into today's water report. All right, so as of 1 p.m. today, it looks like that the water level at Lake Mead is 1,043.13 feet. Now, yesterday, the water actually dipped down to 1,042, which I knew it would actually hit the 1,042 threshold, but then immediately it bounced right back into the 1,043, and I'm like, how did we gain some water? So as I was saying, I had predicted that by around the beginning of this month here, that we would hit that 1,042 threshold, down from the 1,046 that we had been at the beginning of November, and it hit it. It hit it for one day, and then it automatically reversed, and it bounced back up to the 1,043, and I was peculiar to see how that happened, and I went ahead and took at the flow charts, and as you can see right here, the flow charts all month long have been right around 789 in, and then the outs have been all around 10, 11, 9, 10, and 11,000 cubic feet per second out. And then automatically yesterday and today we take a look at the flows, and now we're getting 11,000 and 10,006 in, with 8.5 out and 6.4 out, which basically means that Glen Canyon is now on the phase of letting more water out into Lake Mead, and then Lake Mead is tightening up its valves and keeping some of it back in the hopes to build up some more of its water. And it's going to be a continuing case of 2 cups in, 1 cup out, 1 cup in, 2 cups out, and it'll just be this way all the way through next year. It's not like there's any more water, it's just how they choose to play musical chairs with the water, and this is how it looks. So if we take a look at the actual difference meters here, you can see here that all throughout the month, the negative integers were anywhere between 1/2 inch to 2 inches of water loss going out. And as of yesterday and today, you can actually see 2 green integers here where you got 1/2 inch to 0.8 inches of water coming back in and on the rise. So could this be a trend here where we're actually going to be seeing water levels go up for this month, and then down next month, up this month, down next month? I've never paid attention to the water flows the way that I've been paying attention to them now, so this is all new to me. And now that I'm getting these daily reports here, we can actually see when this water takes its dip and how much of a dip that it takes from this point forward. All right guys, so I'm bringing you guys up here with me here to Reunion Trails Park up in Anthem here in Green Valley in Las Vegas, and looks like a real nice place to give a report. It's very windy today, but hopefully these Rode Wireless Go mics seem to be doing a good job when it comes down to the wind. And I'm just going to go ahead and give you the report today as to people have been asking me since I made that video last about how the federal government has forced its mandates on filming at the park, how it's going to affect my channel and what I'm going to be doing moving forward. And you know guys, I've sat here and I've read the verbiage, and I got to tell you, man, there's lots of loopholes and room in there, and this is not over, guys. Just because this has been handed down where the federal government is saying they do not want filming in national parks, it's not going to be the end-all be-all. This is going to be fought, it's going to be redacted, it's going to be reversed, fought again, redacted, reversed, appealed, reversed, appeals. I see this going on and on and on. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you what I think my reasoning for why they're doing this. And like I said, this is just my feeling over it all. But right now I'm going to tell you what it is that I'm going to do. Now, you know what? They have said in the new rules that any commercial filming requires permits. Actually, there's a bunch of hoops that are going to have to be jumped through in order to get these applications processed at a rate of $150 to $200 per application. And dude, for me personally, I think it's unnecessary, okay? There is a silver lining in that clause. Now, guys, when they talk about commercial filming, I have my own opinion on commercial filming. I personally feel that commercial means you're advertising some type of a product within your video, and I do none of those things. Advertising a product in your video would be me like saying, hey guys, are you feeling backed up? Here's Metamucil. Take a couple cups of these and it'll get you moving. Within my video, right? Or hey guys, are you guys achy? Do your ankles hurt? Here, try some Bengay. Rub it on your ankles and have a great day. I'm not advertising any kind of a product within my video. Now, just because YouTube decides to put monetization and put ads on top of a video, my video in and of itself does not have any advertisement or sponsorships within it. All I do is give you a basic report of the water levels at Lake Mead, and I bring you along with me on little discoveries as we walk around the shoreline, okay? And for the most part, I feel that I try to advocate people wanting to come out and enjoy the lake, and I'm advertising for Lake Mead. For people to come out there, and if you want to come out and spend the afternoon while you're visiting, and you want to come out and take a look at these boats, I try to show you exactly where I'm at, how to get to them, to where you can come and enjoy and make personal home videos for yourself. So I'm not doing anything. I'm not out there trying to sell Sea-Doos. You know, I sell nothing. So for me, I personally don't feel that I'm a commercial content creator, but then again, I'm no lawyer. You know, I mean, if at some point this becomes an issue, then I'll have to address it at that time. But there is a silver lining in there, and it basically says that the National Park Services are primarily focusing on production type of filming. People with equipment, people and film crews that have the potential to impact resources. They want to move this around. They want to do some type of a filming that requires, you know, something to happen over there, a fire, an explosion. We need to take that tree down. They're concerned more about people that have the potential to impact resources or to obstruct visitation or visitors beyond the normal scope of what happens at a park. I do none of those things, guys. I am completely nonchalant. I am low key. I'm out here by myself, and I in no way bother anybody. I never put people in my video just simply because I don't want to be obtrusive. Even when people walk up to me and talk, I normally edit that stuff out because, guys, I get spotted all the time when I come out to the Marina, to the Hoover Dam. As I walk around the lake, I'm pretty easy to spot because I dress a unique way, and people come up to me all the time, but I never put those people in my video. I'm courteous, and I keep them out of it. I don't walk up to people that are picnicking or fishing or something like that and just roll up on them and just put them on camera. You know, I know how to be professional with this. So being that I know how to control myself and my platform is so small, I don't feel that I need to go out and apply for all these applications and have fees and so forth applied to me. You know, so far in the very small amount of people that I have seen that have been fined for making YouTube videos and so forth, these guys here have very unique things that are happening within their channel. Some channels happen to be a very big influential channel that has a very big following base. And situations where they were using drones, I don't use drones. I already know that that's going to cause problems. Whether you can obtain a permit to do it or not, I just chose to stay away from that because I want to keep my profile so low. I want to be off the radar. I don't want to cause any kind of an issue, so no drones for me. And number two, I'm not trying to film a movie. You know, I'm not trying to make a movie, screenings, anything that's going to be high profile. There was a situation where the people on that channel were talking about how much money they actually make doing YouTube. And guys, I tell you, if you are a content creator and you happen to be fortunate enough to make money on YouTube, I would advise you guys not openly discussing that, okay? There was a channel that I watched. There was an RV channel. I think it's RV living, cheap RV living or something like that. RV living for cheap. Where the individual, the guy that's on there, he's an older guy. He looks like Jerry Garcia. And I seen in one of his videos where, you know, he's living out of his RV, and then one of the videos he made, the person asked him, hey, so doesn't YouTube pay you pretty good money, you know, because you have such a following? And he giggled about it, and he thought about what he was gonna say, and he basically just said, I do well, okay? You don't need to get out there and say how much money that you're making, this and that, because like I said, that's another blip on the radar. I'm not trying to bring any unnecessary attention to my channel. I mean, is it about money? Is it really about money, guys? You know, really, I mean, I come out here with this thing. I walk around with a little GoPro stick, and I use this little guy right here to make little videos for you. Does the National Park Service really need my money for walking around and talking into this? Really? I mean, okay, let's get into this. Yeah, so somehow, you know, with over 300 million visitors coming into the parks every single year, or at least this year, so far, 300 million people coming into the park, it looks like they're repaired. They're behind $21.8 billion in repair. Who is misallocating the money for the National Park Services? Yeah, guys, so I question, is this really about money? Do the National Park Services really need my money for walking around and just filming the stuff that I see around here on something like this? Just to walk around the park and just talk to you guys like this? Do they really need me to go and fill out an application fee for $150 to $200 and then pay whatever fee on top of that just to walk around and talk to you on something like this? Really? Am I really a distraction to the public? Am I causing a problem with the visitor flow, with the natural flow of visitors? Am I impacting the resources somehow? Am I moving rocks around, causing an issue? I know I'm not. I know I'm not, and guys, I've never had a problem with any park official that sees me question what I do or anything. They have been very helpful. They might run up to me in their national parks trucks and say hello to me and tell me, hey man, just be careful over here because these rocks fell down, or this building over here has glass, or so forth. And volunteers, faculty, rangers, wildlife, and fish and wildlife, I've never had a problem with them. Never, ever. And I don't foresee me having a problem with them, so as long as I keep what I do on the down low, don't cause any problems, guys, right? And so, guys, for me, I'm not going to change anything that I've been doing. I'm going to continue to give my reports the way that I've been giving them to you, bring you the water data that you guys want to hear, wanting to know the whys of what is going on, walking around the shoreline, showing you the impact of the water going in and the impact of the water coming out. And that's it. That's what my channel is about. And I'm not hurting anybody. And for me, I'm going to continue doing what I've been doing until such a time that things need to change and I have to change the format up. Right? All right, guys, so moving on. We want to discuss here why I feel, or what I feel, this entire situation with National Park Services pushing back and appealing the verdict where they allowed YouTubers and TikTokers and Facebook people to make little videos, and why they all of a sudden decided they want to appeal it. Once again, guys, this is my own personal opinion here. And so you have all these independent people that are out in Washington area on federal land, on national park property, and when they film protests and they film speeches, public speeches and so forth, what is happening is that a lot of these people are capturing corrupt activity being committed by, you know, public officials, politicians, you know, enforcement and so forth. And all of these people are being held accountable because all these social media outlets are immediately getting this footage, and people are being held accountable for being caught on camera And I guess, you know, for the most part, it has to be that the politicians and Washington and all of these people up there, they're just getting sick and tired of being filmed by somebody, you know, doing something that they shouldn't be doing. And they want it to stop. And unfortunately, you know, they are putting this blanket coverage saying that, how can we stop something like this? We can stop it by saying no filming on federal lands, no filming in national parks. Does this really have anything to do with a person taking some footage of the Grand Canyon? You know, does it have anything to do with you filming a bison grazing down there? Does it have anything to do with filming an open range area that you see like this? Does it have anything to do with that? Guys, it doesn't have anything to do with that. Like I said, I believe it all comes down to all of this filming that is going on in Washington, and they are just tired of all of this, you know, press media of people doing illegal things, corrupt things, bad things, and they just want it to stop. And the easiest way that they can do that is by throttling the type of media coverage that is being recorded. Once again, guys, this is my own personal opinion here, and it's just my opinion. It may not be the right opinion. All right, guys, so I think I'm just going to end this video today on that note. If you guys found any of this information beneficial, useful, or helpful in any kind of way, please do me a kindness and give me a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, so that I can keep my videos up there and get it posted up and on your screen in a timely fashion. And I want to say thank you so much again, guys, for tuning in. This is Joey. You're watching Vegas D-Tech. I appreciate you. You guys be well. I'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy.